Okay, I'm not sure what that's doing there. I just tripped on it. Fun. Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy, bringing you episode 75 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And what are these videos, you ask? Well, they're recaps of all the items I just sold over on eBay that were vintage, Kenner, Star Wars. And what do we do on this show? Well, I give shoutouts to every single person that purchases from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious award in all of collecting. It's the person that spent the most money with me over the weekend. We also have a featured figure where we focus on a specific figure every single week. And we're working our way all the way through every single action figure, where we look at the COOs on the back of the legs, we look at accessories that come with the figure, we show clips from the movies so you know where in the world that figure even showed up in the movie, because some of these figures only show up for a couple seconds. We also have a random winner. There's a random winner every single week, where my wife or my son, when he is in town, looks at all the items on the floor as we're getting ready to package them all, and they pick one item. And whoever gets that item, whoever was the winner of that item, is going to receive a whole bunch of extra items in their package as a random winner. It's a pretty cool perk for watching these videos and purchasing things on eBay. Hey, I forgot to mention the most important thing. So you won't know that I forgot to mention it because it's not going to be right where it's supposed to be. But what did we do today? We had 83 items go out the door for $5,650. Let me repeat that. 83 items, $5,650. That's an average of $68 per listing. Now, some of those aren't listings. They are from members purchasing directly through me, but we're going to go over all those items so you can see what those costs were and see what's going to be happening. Unbelievable week. So you see the $5,650, but I didn't say it in the beginning. So now it's in the beginning, and you didn't even know that I didn't say it in the beginning. Man, I'm an idiot. And finally, you're seeing him right here. It is a Big Daddy member who's also, finally, Daddy of the Week. He's wanted this prestigious award so many times, and he finally did it now. He did it in a combination of two different ways. We're going to talk about that here in a second. But look at the amount he spent. He went nuts out of California. It's James. Man, finally got this award, and we're going to talk about how he got this award probably a couple different times. It'll come up here in just a second. And the featured figure will be the R2-D2, the original one. We've not done one on the R2-D2. I can't believe it. We think we did the, maybe the Power of the Force last 17 with the removable lightsaber. That's the only one I think that we've done one on. So this is the original. When we get to that sold item, as I'm giving shout outs, we'll have a feature, and hopefully we'll find some interesting stuff about R2-D2. Going forward from here on out, we know about the gigantic collection that just happened. Okay, boom, there's the thumbnail. Drove down to California, $45,000 spent on this collection. We got expenses, everything, and so we have a goal that we're going to try to hit from this point on. So once all those items sell all the way through, I mean, basically every week now, we're going to keep a tally. And so let's see, we've got the daddies over here. We've got things that pop up on this side. So I think in this corner up here, right here, we're going to have a goal of $50,000 that we need to hit. And the tally next to it is the amount that has come in each week. And that could include two different things. All right, one of the features now that I've added to memberships is if you're a member, you have access to claiming the items from that giant collection at any time. You reach out to me on my email, which is in the links down below in the description, as well as memberships, Instagram, and TikTok links are all down below. And if you become a member in the Daddy tier, which is the middle tier, or the Big Daddy tier, which is the top tier, you have access to have me pull items from that collection. That's whatever's left. You say, hey, I want a B-Wing. I need an Ewok village. I need an X-Wing. Whatever it is, and I'll go pull those items, send you pictures of the best available ones that are left, give you pricing, and you can pay me outside of eBay. You pay me through PayPal, and those will still count because I'm still going to cover all those items when we go through these eBay listings as items that are sold for the week. So it could be stuff from eBay, it could be stuff from memberships being sold as pre-orders or side orders. And so all that stuff's gonna be combined into these videos because I've got to hit that goal. And if I'm selling stuff outside of eBay, I don't want to miss out on this goal or forget about it. So we're gonna add it to the goal of what's happening every single week. So if you want to get access to this giant collection that came in, again, here's the video. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. It's an entire documentary of me driving down or flying down to California, looking through the collection, picking it up, bringing it back, analyzing it, showing reproductions. Tons of reproductions were in this video. So that's where it happens. And if you want to be a part of that, you want to purchase things that are from that and not have to worry about losing it to bidders on eBay and just to be able to snag items directly through me, just become a member, daddy tier, big daddy tier, okay? And then reach out to me on my email, which is thestarwarsdaddy@gmail.com, which is the link again is down below the description. And then you'll be included and be able to grab items. So not only as a member do you get to see the things that as they become available before everybody else, but you get to go a step above that and be able to claim items and pay for them outside of eBay. So that's another feature that's happened now with memberships. And if you're wondering about memberships, where can I learn about all the different things that I can get with memberships? A commercial is going to play here in this video where you'll see somebody on Hoth. It's Carl. He's a rebel soldier. He's on a tauntaun. He gets attacked by a wampa. And the only way he can escape is from the force that he gets from all the free items that we're giving away on this channel. Literally free stuff, not just early access to videos, free stuff I'm going to send your way. So make sure, listen, if you become a member, by the way, if you become a member, please email me and give me your information. I don't get your information otherwise. So if you're not an eBay purchaser, but you want to still be a member and get free stuff, I need to know how to contact you because YouTube doesn't give me any of your information. I don't know how to contact you. And I want to give you your free stuff for membership. So just disclaimer, if you become a member, make sure you email me at thestarwarsdaddy@gmail.com so that we can talk back and forth. I can get your information, get you in the system, and we can send out all that cool stuff to you. Because there's a ton of cool stuff that's going to happen. Watch the commercial, see all the cool stuff that you get from me. Okay, besides the hour and 20-minute long documentary of me purchasing a $45,000 Star Wars collection, besides that, we had a whole bunch of other videos that have happened here recently. I'm going to just go over them real quick. We've got a 6 collection that came in. Man, this is not as a big deal as the other one that happened. But nobody knew that was going to happen. So I had 6 collections come in, giant boxes. We open it all up. We take a look at what it's like to be a reseller. I look at maybe some reproduction type stuff or check for reproductions. I look at the quality of items, and it takes up my entire kitchen island and our kitchen table covered with Star Wars items. You got to check out this video. Then we have the news. Now listen, this collection's taken over my life. I'm not sure the news is going to happen for a little bit. So last news you're going to see for maybe a month or so probably is going to happen right here. And man, we had so many crazy stories that took place. Anakin got canceled. We've got Ewoks that are losing control. And we've got a real-life speeder bike for reals. Somebody has invented a real-life speeder bike that flies. And it happens here in the news. And then before that, we had the April mail haul. These are all the items I'm adding to my personal collection every single month. And April happened. We got all the way through April. I stacked up all the items that have come into the collection that are going to stay in the collection. And we go over all kinds of different toy lines. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have some DC stuff. We had Charlie Brown and tons of Star Wars. Mint on card graded, modern, loose, vintage, everything you possibly imagine Star Wars happens on this video right here. All right, before we get into the video and you get all these shoutouts, we see where all this money has been thrown all over the place for Star Wars items. Please, if you could, hit the like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification, be notified of all the upcoming content, which I will talk about in the outro of this video. So stick around until the end. You'll also be able to see a sneak peek of all the items that are currently available on eBay now. And we have 123 items. It's going to be insane over the next couple of months. But you gotta wait until the end, and there'll be a short that pops up next to me. You'll get to see all the items, and they're gonna flash through super fast. It's a blink of an eye, you're gonna miss it. So that's why it's always best to go down in the links in the description, go to my eBay, and you can actually just scroll through the 123 items that are currently available. In case you missed out this week or you want to participate going forward, that is how you do it. And I think we've said it all, we've done it all. Let's get into all these sales. Let's get into all your shout outs. Let's get into you. Michael is a new buyer out of Texas. This first item he's picked up, and this is not from the new collection, this is from a previous collection, is a boxed Tauntaun. Now it's not sealed, it was loose, but the Tauntaun looked to be in very nice condition, near mint condition actually. And I think missing the reins, but the box was very nice. Went out for $70 with $15 shipping. Pretty good. Randall's a repeat buyer out of Louisiana. Picked up low gray, and this is the Macau version. His paint's a little bit darker, and it's pretty easy to spot him out because of his features. In near mint condition and all complete from 1983, went out for $23.53 with $5 shipping. Gregory is a repeat buyer out of Missouri, and he's also a Big Daddy member. He just recently upgraded, and thank goodness he did. He just saved himself a ton of money. And he reached out to me as part of the new membership feature, and he picked out an item from this collection, which we're going to go over right now. It is a 12-inch Chewbacca. Now, I don't know if I have pictures, so I might figure out something to put right here. It's 12-inch Chewbacca, all complete. The limbs were actually really tight. It was a beautiful item. That sold for $150 shipped. So shipping cost was thrown into that. I think it was maybe $135 with 15 shipping is what that price went out for. And then he went nuts. He was the runner-up for Daddy of the Week. We've got an action figure lot of R2-D2s and R5-D4s that were all kind of beaters. And there was tons of them, 22 of them. And they sold for $64.05. Then we got an AT-ST driver missing his blaster. We'll go over this real quick. There's 5 places this blaster could be. It could be in that shag carpet still at your parents' house. It could be in a vacuum that's been put away down into storage and forgot to be cleaned out. It's in the landfill. It is when you were driving home from Toys R Us, you were so excited you opened that package, and the blaster flew right out. It's gone. It went out the window, or it's in the car seat somewhere. It's hidden down in the floorboards. Or the last item is, or option, is that you were in your backyard playing and you were building those scenes and you were digging trenches in the lawn like an idiot, and your mom comes out before Dad's about to come home. She's saying, hey, you better clean up before dinner. Dad's going to be home soon. And oh my gosh, what have you done to the backyard? You better fill that in quick before Dad gets the belt out and smacks you around. All right? And so you hurried and you covered everything up, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, where are those little accessories? They're gone. Where's my guard pig? He's gone. So all that stuff happened. Okay, those are the 5 options of where those blasters could be, and this is one of those situations. We don't know which one of those options happened, but this guy's missing his blaster. And he went out for $10.50, and that's why he only went out for $10.50. Then we got the Han Solo and Carbonite. It's a last 17 Power of the Force, graded 85% by UKG from 1984. It's a beautiful item, and it went out for only $265.25. And this thing sells for almost $300 when it's outside of an acrylic. So that's a crazy price, but I'm glad it went to a Big Daddy member. He deserves it. We got a Rebel Commando. It's the Hong Kong version in near mint condition and all complete. Went out for $22.49. We've got an Imperial Commander, all complete in near mint condition again for $20.50. We've got an Amon last 17 Power of the Force, all complete, mint condition. Went out for $294. Wow, and free ship, or no, $10. Wait a second. I think I owe you money. Oh no, there is $10 shipping. So everything else was waived. It was like, $30 worth of shipping was waived, but one of these items was $20. And as a Big Daddy member, you get $10 off per item, and one of these was more expensive, so there's still $10 left over. And then we've got the shipping costs for the 12-inch figure here, and it actually is just going to even itself out. So it's all perfect for everybody. Joe is a repeat buyer out of California, has picked up 2 items. We've got a Clatzy with oh no, it's a thin skirt. Don't look too close. You'll see something you don't want to see, and it went out for the starting bid price, which is something I did not want to see. $10 for him. He's all complete too. When we got a Dangar, does anybody care about a Dangar? No. He went out for the starting bid price as well. Near mint condition. This was actually a beautiful figure. Where is James? Why did James not bid on this figure? I don't know. But went out for starting bid price $10. Joe got 2 pretty good deals right there and $6 shipping. Shelly is a repeat buyer. She's a Daddy member. She purchases every single week, and she takes full advantage of that free shipping because she got that today as well. Bib Fortuna, Hong Kong, COO, near mint, all complete, $14.50, free shipping. Trifecta Collecta. It's kind of getting stuck in your head now, isn't it? You kind of look forward to hearing it. Trifecta Collecta. Miles is a repeat buyer. He's a Daddy member, and he lives just on the other side of town from me here in Portland. And we have 3 items he's picked up. He got an FX7 with the orange eye, near mint condition, and all of his limbs are there for $10.50. We've got a Weequay. He's all complete. The Hong Kong COO, nice condition, $12. And we've got a Bosk. He's in near mint condition. Does anybody care about Bosk? In this beautiful condition? Barely. $14.25, free shipping. Thank goodness these ones that went cheap are going so local that shipping is super low for me, and I appreciate that. Sam is a new buyer out of Washington, right above me. That'll help with the shipping. Thank goodness on that. Picked up my Yoda, who's all complete in mint condition. It's a beautiful figure. It's the orange eye version with the orange snake with the light brown cane. Beautiful item. Went out for $77. That's incredible, and $5 shipping. Sam, I hope you're watching this video. You got the QR code. I hope you're a subscriber, and let's see you become a member. That'd be awesome. We'd love to have you a part of the family. Steven is a repeat buyer. He's a Daddy member. And look at this, Steven. It's a box, and it's coming your way. And what is going in that box? It is a Lando Calrissian. He's disguised as a skiff guard. And boom, you're hearing it. He is from Mexico, the Lily Letty version with all Lily Letty parts. Beautiful item. It's in nice condition. A little bit of paint rubs, but that's pretty expectable for a Lily Letty figure. And it went out for $58 with free shipping because he's a Daddy member, and he gets a box. Adam is a new buyer out of Ohio. He's decided to pick up 2 items for his first time purchasing from the Star Wars Daddy, and they're 2 awesome items. We've got a Biker Scout Trooper. He's all complete from Hong Kong, nice condition, $20.50. And then the Tusken Raider Sand People, even though we know it's just a sand person. All complete from 1977 and went out for $22.50 with $6 shipping. Art is a repeat buyer, is a Daddy member, and he picked up a bunch of items outside of eBay. A bunch of reproduction parts. I don't even think I have pictures of them yet. And then he picked up a Cantina playset, just the base of it, and then a reproduction background, because I have a bunch of those from that giant collection. And then the back of a Rebel transport. He needed one of those, the part that goes in the back. A dewback. And the command center, the Hoth Ice Command Center background reproduction with 2 struts that he purchased. So a bunch of stuff outside of eBay. We got those things taken care of, and he sent it. Oh, and then we also got a battle damaged TIE fighter. I think it's just missing the battery cover and a little bit of, it's not in the greatest condition, but that's what he wanted. A little art project. His name's Art. That doesn't even make sense. A little project to reconstruct that thing. And then he's sending me a piece that I need. So we did a little swap-a-roo. So he's sending something out to me tomorrow. And then picked up a bunch of items as well that are inside this box. This box is packed tight, Art. We got an R5-D4. It's a 1978 date stamp. It's in nice condition now for only $13.50. We've got a GOG Power Droid. It's the long view notches because we know I'm having long V notches for at least a year before we get to another short V notch, Gonk, and that went out for $11.50. And then we've got a Boba Fett. It's graded CAS 80. It is the Taiwan version with the correct blaster, and it sold for a very nice price of $175. They go for somewhere around $175 to $200 at a grade 80, so it's somewhere in the right range. And all those items are going out for $5 shipping. Everything I just mentioned, $5 because he's a daddy member. He got all kinds of discounts. What a deal. And Nathan is a new buyer out of Pennsylvania, has picked up a freezing Hoth Han Solo. Not this one. This is the original. And Hoth, he's freezing. He's wearing a blue jacket here on the toy, but that is a mistake because he's actually wearing a brown jacket in the movie, even though it looks like it's blue. Crazy stuff happening in Star Wars. And this is all complete. It's the dark kind of pants, it looks like, but pretty normal figure overall. $17 and $5 shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Rick is a repeat buyer. He is a past Daddy of the Week, and he's a Big Daddy member. The Trifecta Collecta. You saw the little graphic that popped up. How incredible is that? He's out of Colorado, and he's picked up a beautiful item. It's the Bespin Leia Organa. Oh, she's so beautiful. And this is the no COO version, the harder one to find in near mint condition as a CAS graded 80. Man, this one went for a pretty good price for Rick. $125.87. And I see $10 was paid in shipping. Which I'm going to refund. Martin and Liliana out of Eugene, where those Ducks play. Repeat buyers, bought for me forever. I picked up a C-3PO. It's the original one in near mint condition. Has nice limbs, can stand easily. Nice paint. The chrome looks incredible for only $13.50 and $5 shipping.
Daddy of the Week.
Trifecta Collecta.
James, you've been seeing him right here from California. He went nuts, spent $920.52 in a combination of eBay items, and outside of eBay, he went absolutely crazy, ballistic, and here he is. And he got a bunch of his favorite figures, like always, but he's now officially a Trifecta Collecta, which you just saw, and there's all kinds of stuff happening. We have Darth Vader going nuts about the Daddy of the Week. We have the Trifecta Collecta stuff happening. It means he's purchased from me in the past. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's now a Daddy of the Week. It just happened. He now gets this feature every time he purchases something. It just gets better and better here with the Star Wars Daddy. And let's go over his eBay items first. He picked up, of course, the split visor Hoth Stormtrooper without the skirt. The guy's freezing cold. He loves this figure. $24.02 on him. We've got a Nikto. This guy didn't sell last week for $10, so I put him down for $6. And James said he just couldn't help him. He had a bid on it, got him for $6. He's missing everything. And then James is now down a new rabbit hole of graded items because, well, this is a good one to start with because he has so many of these. And guess what? It's another split visor Hoth Stormtrooper. I think it's split visor, but it's the scarred out, no COO on the back of the leg. So probably it was on a Palatoy European card, a Tri-Logo, something like that. It's a graded AFA 80 near mint condition. This thing's beautiful. And now he has a graded one of these in his collection. It's going to look awesome. $150.50 for that. Free shipping on those. And then let's go over this list. I don't even know what's going to pop. Maybe nothing pops up over here. I don't know what I decided to do. He spent $740 outside of eBay. I appreciate that because it saves me a bunch of fees. You got a B-Wing for $225. You got a Hoth attack base with the box, $100. A Tauntaun with the open belly with the box, $120. You got a Wampa with the box, $100. We got a Rancor monster with the box, $150. We got a PDT 8 mini rig with the box, $45. And then all the things that we just saw. He just went absolutely nuts. And you know what? Yes, Daddies of the Week will count for purchases outside of eBay if you become a Daddy or a Big Daddy member. I'm going to, of course, include those. Why would I not include stuff that you're spending with me, making you the Daddy of the Week? Absolutely. That's just an extended feature of memberships here on this channel. James, I'm happy for you. You picked up a bunch of incredible items. Can't wait to see them in your collection. Congrats, my man. Kale is a repeat buyer. He is a Big Daddy member out of North Carolina, and he's picked up an Emperor's Royal Guard, missing that spike, but in near mint condition from Hong Kong. It's a beautiful item. Went out for $14 with free shipping. Steven is a repeat buyer out of Maine, has picked up another beautiful figure. It's the original Princess Leia Organa, and this is the Hong Kong version with the cape, no blaster. Still went out for $15.72 with $5 shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Joshua is a Trifecta Collecta. He's a past buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week, and he's a Big Daddy member, and he's telling me that Banger Lane is going to be no more. That's my favorite street. So I guess now it'll just be Joshua, who used to live on Banger Lane. That's what's going to be said. You can't make that go away. It'll never go away. I have to use it, and it will continue to be used from here on out. And he's picked up an IG-88 in near mint condition, all complete, the Hong Kong COO from 1980 for $16 with free shipping. I say it all the time. Are you crazy? James is a repeat buyer here in Portland with me. And apparently he's not getting his packages. Not because of me, because of the post office. So we're going to put the little note on there, all right? Now you told me, please let me know when you read this. You let me know when you watch this. And then we'll see what happens. But I appreciate your business, and we picked up an MTV7. And guess what, guys? I finally fixed the typo on there. I had it like the YTV7 forever, and I didn't realize I was doing that. And I was because of copying over past listings that had the typo, and I wasn't even looking at it. Man, I tell you what, my brain goes crazy sometimes when I get deep into this stuff. But now we got the MTV7. It's a mini rig. It's all complete. It's from Hong Kong, $10.50 with $6 shipping. Lars is an international buyer. I don't know where this is headed, but he's picked up a gigantic vehicle. We saw it in the thumbnail. It's that Imperial shuttle. I've only rarely have these things. This one was in nice condition. There was just one little battery contact part in the back little part where the batteries go for it to work that was gone. Just wasn't even there. Everything else is clean, so if somebody could put a part in there, they could probably get up and running. That was the only downside to this thing. Went out for $340 with only $30 shipping, and it costs way more than that with the weight and the size of the box that's needed. This one was a killer, but pretty nice item overall. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to ramble right now because I'm still stuck on how much this cost to ship compared to what I charged. Eric is a repeat buyer out of New York, has picked up a figure that sometimes people care about. Let's see if it happened today. No, it's Lobot. I've already said that. I'm just in shock. The starting bid price of $10. That is today's steal of the day.
Steal of the day.
Robert is a new buyer out of Virginia, and he's picked up what appears to be a pretty good deal, the ATST Scout Walker vehicle, and it's all complete with a very nice box that went with it. Went out for only $55, but $20 shipping, so $75 total. I thought this was going to be more near $100, honestly, but maybe some of these other ones that are coming up have nicer boxes, and people will start bidding more on those, and that's it. Danny's a repeat buyer out of Arkansas. Is that right? Yeah, Arkansas. I might be out in Arkansas in a couple weeks. But NDA is on that. I can't talk about that. It's on the down low. And we've picked up Bespin Han Solo, and he's all complete in nice condition, actually, for $20.50. Pretty good. And $5 shipping. Fred is a repeat buyer, is a daddy member, gets free shipping on his orders for action figures and accessories. Has picked up the Zuckus with the circles on the back of the heels and the back of the knees, all complete in near mint condition from 1982 Hong Kong CO. Oh, beautiful item. And it went out for $18.27 with free shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Chuck is a Trifecta Collecta. He is a past buyer. He is a past Daddy of the Week, and he is a Big Daddy member, and he just qualified finally for his members only Star Wars Daddy, Who's Your Daddy t-shirt. It's going in his package right now. And he picked up a bunch of items. He went nuts again like he always does. And he takes full advantage of the discounted shipping. I think he's saved the most out of anybody. He always gets expensive items and a bunch of items, and they're all free. He just went nuts. I think it was like, I don't know, $30-some worth of free shipping today. He picked up the Boba Fett. It's all complete. It's the Hong Kong version in near mint condition. Went out for $47.02. He picked up a graded CAS 80 Walrus Man with the white tusks from 1978. Beautiful item for only $82.79. That's a killer for me. Then we've got an 8D8. It's graded a CAS 80 in near mint condition from 1983. Went out for only $81. So he got some steals on some graded items. Then he picked up a Yeast. It's all complete in near mint condition. I think maybe the blaster just has a part broken off on it. I can't remember. So it only went out for $10.50, but the figure was beautiful. And then got that Jawa with the small eyes, all complete, mint condition, beautiful item for $49.48. Free shipping and a free t-shirt for being a Big Daddy member for 2 months. What a deal. Hey! It's me, Carl, a rebel soldier, and I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the Force. Memberships! Dan is a repeat buyer. He buys from me all the time. Refuses to become a member. From Iowa, has picked up the Micro Collection Imperial TIE Fighter, just missing the TIE Fighter Pilot. And it's in all working condition. Very nice. Went out for $26.01 with $6 shipping. So that's a good sign because we got a lot of die-cast type micro collection stuff that's coming up here from this big collection. And so I think that's off to a pretty good start. And Dan, I'm just kidding about the memberships. Steve is a new buyer out of Illinois, has picked up an incredible item. Again, another good sign going into the future with all the die-cast stuff I have. We've got the Micro Collection Death Star World all complete. Every little piece, every little foam, everything is here. It's beautiful from 1982. An incredible condition with the box. $128.50 with $20 shipping. Michael is a new buyer out of Texas, has picked up 2 items. We've got the #1 Chewbacca. We had 2 of them. This is the #1 that I sold from Taiwan in near mint condition and all complete for $15.50. And we've got a smiling Lando. He is so happy to be with Michael. From 1980, all complete in nice condition for $18.50 with $6 shipping. Hey, a tired, exhausted maniac. Why don't you do a feature on R2-D2, the original?
Featured figure.
Yeah, I'll take the red one. No, not that one. I have no need for a protocol droid.
Of course you haven't, sir. Not in an environment such as this.
All right, come on.
Excuse me, sir, but that R2 unit is in prime condition. A real bargain.
Uncle Owen?
Yeah?
What about that one?
What about that blue one? We'll take that one.
I'm quite sure you'll be very pleased with that one, sir. He really is in first-class condition. I've worked with him before. Now, don't you forget this. Why I should stick my neck out for you is quite beyond my capacity.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. All right, now what do I click?
Click Preferences.
Okay, I clicked Preferences.
Now go to Default Media Browser.
Okay, there's a little hourglass, and it's not letting me do anything. It says buffering. What is that?
Just give it a minute.
All I'm trying to do is make an MPEG.
All I'm trying to do is tell you to wait a minute.
Okay, relax.
Now click Import Video File.
All right. It's telling me I have to download Real Player 7.
You know what? I'll just bring it to him myself.
Andrew's a repeat buyer out of Georgia, has picked up 2 items. The feature, which we just saw, R2-D2. I'm sure there's some incredible information. I hope you learned something as a collector about this R2-D2 with the many COOs and the different variants and all that stuff. Tons of sticker stuff, domes, everything. But picked up that original R2-D2, the Hong Kong COO from 1977, all complete, $14.75. And the second Chewbacca, this one was with the small Hong Kong COO. I have so many Chewbaccas, I have to sell them in 2s right now. I've got 20-some Chewbaccas. Way more than any other figure by far. So we got to get these things out of here. It was in near mint condition, beautiful, for only $13.50. $10 shipping. Okay, here we are picking out the random winner. My wife, which one do you choose? Okay, guys, this is the 3rd time that this figure has been picked with the random winner. We've only been doing it for like 6 weeks. Now, why did you pick this one?
I chose the middle row and then counted to 11.
Okay, guys, so one was cute one time. One was Boba Fett. She knew the name, and now she's just randomly picking rows and numbers, which she's never done in her entire life. Okay, thanks. All right, Andy's a repeat buyer out of New York, and you just saw it. He is a random winner. He picked up that AT-AT driver with the orange logos. My wife picked it out from some random thing in her head. Who knows what she was thinking, but this guy's been picked 3 times, twice by my wife, and once by my son, and I'm telling you, it's random. They're just, for whatever reason, they pick out the AT-AT driver, and this guy went out for $12.50. We also picked up the Obi-Wan Kenobi all-complete, mint condition, beautiful figure with the tip, no tears on the cape, $38, and then we also got that Slave One Boba Fett's vehicle. It's a spaceship with the box with unused stickers. This thing was beautiful, in incredible condition. The box was amazing. $202.88 with $22 shipping. Thank goodness we got that shipping because that's exactly what this thing cost to ship out. Unbelievable. Shane is a repeat buyer. He is a past daddy of the week, and he's a daddy member, almost a trifecta, very close. And guess what? Last week, I had some technical difficulties. I hit mute on my microphone for like the last 5 minutes. And then so I realized it when I was editing, obviously, and I went back and I edited it, I dubbed over it, kind of like one of those kung fu movies. And somehow the dubbing that happened for Shane, only Shane, just did not get into the download. When I download it from the editing software onto my phone to then upload it, somehow Shane disappeared, and all you heard was this. Nothing. And so that's my bad, Shane. And he picked up a bunch of items last week. He picked up some incredible items. And then we had a little mishap. We found a little mishap in one of them, and we're taking care of him today. And he picked up some items outside of eBay as well. He's getting a giant shout out. And I told you, Shane, I would take care of you because you didn't get your shout out. You have extra items in your package. Your gigantic box that's coming your way that cost a fortune to ship. We have... he got a B-Wing with the box for $225, and he got 2 different struts. He needed a battle-damaged strut for a TIE fighter, and then I think the Darth Vader TIE fighter needed a strut for it. We pulled those out. He bought those outside, and then he picked up a bunch of items. And guess what? You're hearing it. It's confusing. It's just like the Kung Fu movies from that I dubbed over last week. You don't know what's happening. We got a pig sounding, and we've got the Little Letty music. And it's a Lily Letty Gamorrean guard pig, all complete. Beautiful item, went out for $56. And then we've got an 88 with no circles. 0 circles on the hips. We know that there's 4 options, no circles, both circles, or circle on the right, circle on the left. Those are the options. And went out for $21.50. That's pretty good. And then a prune face. This guy was complete with the blister, the little plastic insert that goes behind him, and the card back. He'd just been ripped off, but he was all complete in near mint condition. It was a beautiful figure. Went out for $53.52, $35 shipping. And Shane, hope this was the shout out that makes up for last week and the free things that I put in your package for you not getting that full recognition. Appreciate the business. Yes, it's really bad over there. It's bad, bad, bad. And just some honorable mentions for some items that haven't been paid for late on a Sunday evening. And prices will pop up right here because with somebody purchases more than one, it only gives me a total. I can't see what they paid. We got Joshua. He's a repeat buyer, and he picked up two of my favorite guys. We got Bob, who's Carl's boss. It's the Rebel Commander, and he's all complete. I think he went out for like, I don't know, $10 or something. And then we got a Rebel Soldier, Carl, who's the peon of Bob, and he went out for, I think, the similar price. Total was $23 for them. Andreas is a repeat buyer. Picked up Darth Vader. It's the Taiwan version in mint condition, just missing the saber completely. Went out for $17.50 with $5 shipping. And then Joshua had $6 shipping. And then we have Michael. He is a new buyer. And he picked up 2 graded items, 2 very high graded items. We've got a CES 90 Tebow, mint condition, Taiwan. And then we've got that Forlom graded 90 plus. Hong Kong, mint condition, beautiful items. Went out for a grand total of $381.10. I think took off $5 on shipping on that for $15 shipping. Roddy is a repeat buyer. He is a Big Daddy member. I think he's on vacation. And he picked up a Bespin security guard, all complete, went out for $12 and free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. And then we've got Yancey as a new buyer. Picked up my speeder bike with the box with sealed parts that haven't been used. This thing is an unused speeder bike. With the box, everything, it's just a beautiful item. Went out for $61, I think $15 shipping. All right, we did it. We got through all these items. Guys, I'm exhausted, and I'm worried about next Sunday, the Sunday coming up, because we have 123 items. And we might as well just pop them up right now. They're happening right here. It's all the stuff from the collection. I took one of each. I think the only thing that I forgot to put in here is an AT-AT, because I thought maybe a member was going to pick one up. So I was like, well, I'm not going to sell 2 of them in 1 week. And so I held on to it, and then I forgot to list it when that deal did not go through. So we have an AT-AT will be coming up next week. It'll be all complete. It's working with a box, all that stuff. But all this stuff's happening here. I mean, every vehicle, place that you can possibly imagine. We still have action figures. We still have graded items. It's insane. You guys make sure to take a look at all of those items. Links are down below. Again, I've said it 50 times for eBay, for memberships, for TikTok, for Instagram, all that stuff if you want daily content from the Star Wars Daddy. And hopefully you enjoyed that commercial with Carl, and he escapes that Wampa, he uses the Force from all of the free stuff. I hope you saw that list of amazing items that are happening. It's never ending here with the stuff you get from the Star Wars Daddy. You get content every single day. We get shorts in between all of the main videos. And right now, like I said, I think we're probably dropping to 2 videos instead of 3 full-length videos. The news is probably going to drop. It's not my most popular views, so we're going to stick to the eBay listing videos every Wednesday. And then we're also going to have the Sunday video, which is the miscellaneous stuff. And if you could, before we get into what those things are coming up, if you could hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already, bell notification, be notified of all the upcoming content. And what we have coming up this Sunday is an unbelievable video again. I don't know, man, I probably should spread these things out, but this is going to be epic. I received a lightsaber from Theory Sabers from Star Wars Theory himself as an appreciation for a video I did, which I had no idea he was even going to see, where I did a Theory Saber review on the very first saber I purchased, which happened maybe back in December. And he caught wind of it, and all of a sudden my membership went from 750 to like 7,500. And now look at us, we're almost at 8,500. Things are just, it just never stops. It's awesome. And I appreciate all the support and his support. And I'm going to make that video be awesome. And that's coming up this Sunday. It's going to be an unboxing. And it's this light, you've got to see the lightsaber. If it is what I think it is, it's going to be insane. And so hopefully I can give that video justice. and we will enjoy that content. Then I have now all of the Dick Tracy figures from a video. This is the video right here, where I took every single one that of my Dick Tracy figures that were on the card, on messed up, mangled cards, and I tore them all off the card. And they were all loose, and I sent them all off to CAS to be graded loose. Now I have every single figure except there was one. There's one missing, which is one of the most expensive items and rare items that you could have in a toy collection. And there's going to be a surprise that happens on this video. When I do this collection review and we look at the grades and all this stuff, that's kind of like a CAS unboxing, I guess you could say, for all my Dick Tracy figures. They're all loose graded. Now, if you go to CAS and you try to have any Dick Tracy figure, you pull up any Dick Tracy figure, I think there was 4 of them that were already done, and then all the remaining ones are going to be the actual pictures of the ones that are now here in my collection, because I was the first person to send them in. They had, set them up in the system, and they took pictures of them, and so now you can have any of your Dick Tracy figures graded if that's what you choose to do. I don't know how many people like Dick Tracy, but we'll find out. We're going to also have some CAS unboxing videos coming up. We'll have some more collection stuff. We'll also have some tutorials on how to open up some vehicles, get their mechanics to work, the electronics to work, because I have so many upstairs in my garage that I might as well knock some of those tutorials out. So we'll probably do an X-Wing next, because I've already kind of done that a little bit. I had a short that came out about that. So we're going to do an X-Wing at some point, a tutorial on that. Then we'll probably do TIE Fighters, because all TIE Fighters are pretty much the same. And so we'll do a bunch of, we'll open up a bunch of them and get those motors to spin and get them working. And then just, man, we'll get back to the news here as well. I love making the news videos. I love the comical side of it and the creativity. So that'll be happening here upcoming at some point as well. And then I have a Bark Box. I don't know if you know what the Bark Box is. If you got a dog, you probably know what the Bark Box is, but there was a Star Wars featured one where I ordered it and added tons of extra items into the box. So we're going to do an unboxing with my dog. My dog's name is Ray, R-E-Y, just like Ray from episodes 7, 8, and 9. And so she is going to be a part of that video. She's going to help me with the unboxing. We're going to take a look at some of these toys and treats that are all Star Wars related. And so that'll be happening too. So that'll just be a fun video that we'll throw in there. And man, it's never ending here with the Star Wars Daddy. Thank you so much to James for finally being the Daddy of the Week. He's now a Trifecta Collecta. He's a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. And he's a Daddy of the Week. So he gets that awesome little feature that happens right before I give his shout outs. Man, so happy for him, because I know he's strived for that many times, and he's lost out barely multiple times. So finally gets that award. I hope you guys enjoyed the feature on R2-D2. I hope we learned something. I hope we had some funny content maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I got something from Family Guy, from Blue Harvest, the Star Wars videos that they did. I'm sure I found something funny that's not going to be copyrighted. We got to worry about that too. And then, hey, congratulations to the random winner who got the AT-AT driver and picked the right one. They purchased the right item that my wife picked out somehow randomly. I don't know how she does it. She changes her mind every single day when we do these random drawings. And man, so much is happening here. Be ready for tons of eBay items. It's going to be never ending here for like 2 months. I'm slamming out as many items every single week as I can. So we should have, I don't know, close to 100 items every single week. It's going to be insane, you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for watching my videos all the way until the end. Thank you for hitting the likes and the comments and doing all that stuff, because it all helps the channel. There's always bloopers. I already know I screwed up a bunch of times in some of these videos. So there's going to be some bloopers. Get past the little video outro thing that happens after this, and there'll be some bloopers of me acting like an idiot and sounding like a dum-dum. Man, until the next time, can you imagine what's on my shirt? It's the most important thing right now that we break even. There's the number. We have a big chunk came off today. Can we get to 50,000 in the next couple of months? I sure hope so. Because what does Han Solo say? Oh, he says he's in it for the money. Right now I am, you guys. I've got to break even on this collection, even though those reproductions really put me behind. We're going to do it. We're going to do it together, and I hope that I can fill all those holes in all your guys' collections. All of our collections are going to look amazing in 2 months, I promise you. Until the next time, who is your daddy? What? Huh? And we also have a featured figure, which is where, as a collector, we go over. Man, I don't know what I'm saying. And the random figure that we're going to go over is the AT. Nope. You idiot. And the featured figure, which we'll talk about here once we get to that item when the purchase. Man, it's going to be a long video. I can tell you, lots of bloopers in this one. And we were going to do one when we get to that. Man, I don't know. I'm struggling with this. Sam is a... I think I just said Sam is... Is that what I just said? Yeah. He's picked up... what the am I saying? Now a Trifecta Collecta. He's a past buyer of the week. Past... Dude, shut up. What is wrong with you?